Hello, Indonesian learners, wherever you are, whenever you are listening to this podcast, both in YouTube and also in Spotify and also in other platforms of podcasting platforms. I'm Andrea from Indonesia, from Bali, Indonesia, and I'm here to share with you how we Indonesians speak our language on a daily basis, okay? So, yeah, basically we have easy language to speak, so I don't think you will have a hard time to learn Indonesian, okay? Just stay tuned with me here and learn more words and more ways of how say things in Bahasa Indonesia or Indonesian language. Okay, let's start from today. I'm going to share with you 5 verbs that might be useful if you come to Indonesia, especially if you come to Bali for visit. And I hope these 5 verbs can be useful, okay, to use when you communicate with locals here in Bali. Okay, let's start from the first verb is makan. Okay, let me take a note here, the verbs that I've told you. So the first one we have makan. Makan is spelled M-A-K-A-N, makan. 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 Make sure you put your lips together. Kan. Kan is sort of like glottal sound, like at the back of your tongue. Kan, makan, makan. So makan means to eat, to eat. When you want to say I eat, you just simply say I is saya, so saya makan, saya makan. Okay, that's the first verb, and the second verb I'm going to share with you is pergi. Pergi. Let me take a note here. Pergi. It's spelled P-E-R-G-I. P-E-R-G-I. Pergi. It might be a bit challenging to pronounce the r sound. The tip for you probably, how can you pronounce r sound, is just by try to like vibrate your tongue. So you put like your tongue up and vibrate it, shake it. So per with bilabial sound of pergi. Pergi. So pergi means to go, okay? To go. So when you want to say saya, I go in Bahasa Indonesia is saya pergi. Saya pergi. I go. Saya pergi. Okay? Okay, we move to the third verb that you might need when you travel to some places in Indonesia, for example Bali, and I bet you would like to buy something, you would like to, let's say, buy souvenirs or buying food or other things. You need this verb, which is beli. Beli. Okay, beli. Beli is spelled B-E-L-I. Beli. B-E-L-I. It has its more formal pattern, which is membeli. membeli. Membeli is spelled M-E-M-B-E-L-I. M-E-M-B-E-L-I. Membeli. So basically, membeli is the formal pattern of the verb beli. You can use both versions of this verb. For example, if you want to say I buy something, if you want to sound more casual, you can say saya beli. Saya beli. That sounds more casual. But if you want to sound more formal, for example, in writing, for example, so you will write or you will speak more formally by saying saya membeli. Saya membeli. That sounds more formal. Okay, so it has two forms. The first one is beli, B-E-L-I, which sounds more casual. And the second one is membeli, M-E-M-B-E-L-I, which sounds more formal. Okay, so that's the third verb. Now we move to the fourth verb. The fourth one is minum. 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 Okay, it's spelled M-I-N-U-M. 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 Okay, so minum, or to drink, is it can be used both in formal and casual situation. It also has its more formal version, but I don't want to talk about this now. So you can say, for example, if you want to say I drink, saya minum. Saya minum. M-I-N-U-M. Minum. To drink. To drink. Okay? To drink. And now we move to the fifth one, the fifth verb, which is the last one for this part. The fifth one is datang. 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 Datang is spelled D-A-T-A-N-G. D-A-T-A-N-G. Datang. Datang means to come. To come, okay? To come. So when you want to say I come, you can simply say saya datang. Saya datang. Okay? So we have talked about 5 verbs in Bahasa Indonesia, Indonesian language. The first one is makan, which means to eat. The second one is pergi. Pergi, it's not pergi. Pergi sounds very foreigner. Pergi, pergi. Remember R in Bahasa Indonesia, it's drier. So it's not per. It's not per, but per. It's not like in English, but it's very clear. Pergi. And the third one is beli or membeli. And the fourth one is minum. The fifth one is datang. Okay? And I have one extra thing that you probably need to know when you travel to Indonesia is tawar. Tawar. It's T-A-W-A-R. Tawar. Okay. The sound of R again appears here. Okay. Tawar. Tawar. T-A-W-A-R. Tawar. Remember, you have to make the sound of R clear. Tawar. Okay. Tawar means to bargain, to bargain. For example, if you want to say, can I bargain? Can I bargain? Can I means boleh. Boleh. B-O-L-E-H. Boleh. Boleh tawar. Boleh tawar. Boleh tawar. Okay. B-O-L-E-H. Boleh means like can I, may I. Boleh tawar. Can I bargain? Tawar. Okay. So yeah, those are the verbs, 5 with extra 1, so 6 in total verbs that I've said here in my Learning Indonesian podcast. It's been a very long time, and I don't think I'm going to show my face here. I just want to give you a voice podcast with a little bit of words on screen, and I hope it can help you to learn Indonesian as well. Okay, I'm here recording this podcast from Ubud, Bali, and I hope everyone can come to Indonesia again and can visit Ubud in Indonesia, Ubud and Indonesia in general as well. Okay, thank you very much everyone for listening to this podcast. So be right next to you again in the next podcast. Okay, thank you very much everyone. Bye bye from Ubud, Bali. See you.